This is a pick a card reading about your current blind spot, what you might not be seeing, and we're also going to take a look at your advice on this. So I've got 3 piles here with things that I have to hand. We have a coffee cup, we have pepper, and we have salt. So see which pile is calling to you the most, or just watch all 3 readings that I'm going to do right now in this video and see which one resonates for you. But if you'd like to take a second, pick a pile. I'm going to start with the dirty coffee cup. It looks like it's got a love heart in it. All right, so let's have a look here. Your blind spot might be a lot of optimism. A lot of celebration, looking on the bright side of life, and while that is a great attribute, you might be focusing a bit much on hedonism, on trusting that everything will work out. We have Jupiter here in the 4th house, expanding your home base. A sense of expansiveness and optimism may be based on the roots of your life. Now, why is this a blind spot? This is quite interesting to me because I feel quite happy about this energy. There is wild card energy here as well, and maybe there is an element of you willfully refusing to engage with anything that does not fit your happy, upbeat narrative in life. And not really understanding that things can change, unusual things can happen out of the blue. So we'll stay tuned. Let's get a remedy to this and just see a bit more about it. But next up is the pepper grinder. In this pile, what is your blind spot here? Well, it looks as though you might pay too much attention to status and power. We've got Saturn in the 10th house, riches. Now that is very materialistic. It is very, oh my God, what's the word? It's very aggressive about pursuing climbing, social climbing. Oh my God, what's the word? Ambitious. It's very ambitious energy, very acquisitive. It likes brand names. So these two together, you just imagine that this is, it's your ego above all else, how you appear to others, having the semblance of power, money, wealth, control. That seems to be your blind spot, and there is a sacrifice here. There might be something you need to let go of, or something that you've pushed aside that you don't want to look at because you are pursuing your more material goals. There might be something just missing here with this, the sacrifice energy, the cross, martyrdom. You're not really embracing something here. So that's pepper. We'll come back to this pile to get your advice. The salt now, pile 3. What have we got here? Okay, well, look at you. Your blind spot is that you feel like a fortress in the world, like you are unassailable, that you're kind of blocking everyone out. There is independence is your watchword. You have the moon in the 11th house. That's friendship. It feels like emotionally you'd rather not connect one-on-one with a person deeply. You'd rather keep everyone at bay as a big audience and emotionally connect only with a group in friendship. It feels like your defense of being hurt is by literally not engaging with people deeply, but hiding behind your walls. Now, look, each of these piles has a card that is expressing some element that is going to maybe upset the equilibrium here. So the devil, as you may realize shortly, how you are keeping yourself trapped and keeping yourself small with this false idea of what strength is. And, strength through independence and through detachment and not getting emotionally involved one-on-one with people close to you. So 3 very interesting energies here. So let's go back to coffee cup, group 1. Now, remembering this was really looking on the bright side of life and maybe overindulgence and really expecting great things to happen, whether or not you put in the work, and then something might come along to shake this. There is something unexpected happening, it looks like, that is going to maybe move you out of this mood. Okay, so perception. Managing your perceptions is going to be key here. You might be burying your head in the sand by only focusing on the positive. You might be actually in denial here about what is coming up for you, or this mode of operation that you're in. It just might be keeping you in the clouds rather than dealing with reality as it needs to be dealt with. So let's look at energies for you to lean away from and energies for you to lean towards. Well, interesting. They're both to do with practical matters. So maybe get your head out of the clouds, be more practical. But this is the card, energy to lean away from, is coasting on maybe family connections, family money. We had Jupiter here in the 4th house. So that is expansiveness and luck due to family and roots. So it might be, don't just sit back on your inheritance, if you like, or just expecting that things are going to go smoothly. Instead, the energy to lean towards is actually to move away from your sense of permanent security into fresh fields here. Go looking for your own sense of security. Don't rely on other people or family connections. It's time to branch out onto your own, into your own world here and make something for yourself. So yeah, it's time to stop ignoring the hard truth here. Something might shake you out of your complacency, and you know, you can't just sit in the sun drinking champagne and eating cake forever, as much as we would all love to. Okay, so group 2, this was the pepper grinder. Remembering this seems to be a lot of focus on material security and maybe even how others view you. So what is the advice for you? Whoa. Okay, well, I'm going to take this, but I want to get another card for you. Immense growth, but that is the buzzard. So things are passing away, things that you may have relied on, your status, your security, you know, feeling bold and brave and clever and successful because you have material success or status. You are on a destiny path here, and it feels like there is a change that might have you seeing things in a new perspective. So you might be shaken, you might have to find some new sense of foundation in your life that is not about the material realms. So your energy to lean away from is this sort of passionate, fiery female energy that is maybe a little bit selfish, very interested in looks, glamour, how things appear. And this may well be something that you do have to give up, the sense of status and power through social hierarchies. So there's something here about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, female energy that maybe wants a lot, that is quite taking, maybe grasping, taking your resources. I don't know, there's something about that. The energy to lean towards is actually separation, allowing pain to come into your life, allowing the pain to somehow enrich you. So it is feeling a sense of loss and using that to empower yourself in some strange way. It's very unusual, but this is really letting go of the glamour of keeping up appearances and getting real and admitting that you feel pain, that you feel rejection, that you feel loss, and owning it and digesting it so that you can transmute it rather than just pretending everything is fine and that you're so powerful. That seems to be the message for the peppercorn group. So group 3 with the salt. So you might be feeling here that you have built some walls up around yourself and you're keeping yourself independent, but it may not be paying off. Now, I don't actually recall these two cards being pulled, they fell out. You're being asked to surrender. These castle walls that you've built around you that are keeping everyone at bay, to keep yourself protected, it's time to be more vulnerable. Show this vulnerable belly to the world and let yourself be authentic in your expression. So acknowledge your pain, acknowledge your vulnerabilities. People respond to that more than you will imagine. And this will lead to enormous transformation. So step down from behind your castle walls, from behind these battlements that you've built up that keep other people at arm's length. You're headed for a really, really enormous transformation here and rebirth. And it might be a bit scary, but you're going to break free of some really limiting behaviors or addictions just by being more authentic and honest. So lean away from being busy. New ideas, it feels like short attention span, rushing from one idea to the next idea, words and keeping people at bay with your cleverness and wit, and always charging out to find new things, fresh things to do and think about. It feels like you're keeping the world at bay through being so busy that you're not letting it catch up to you, if you like. So instead, take a breath, go in, detach, but not in a way that keeps other people out. It's time to go in and really find the light within you. And it is by withdrawing into yourself, not behind walls, but by opening up, cracking open your own heart and seeing the beauty that is within it. So instead of building walls around you, it is time to open up. Slow down and be a bit more introspective and let down the guard. So I hope that helps you, my darlings. That was an unusual little blind spot reading. If you'd like your own personal spread from me, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. I'm still on holiday in Italy, but I will get to personal readings again in about a week. But meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.